Uh, Aries had phenomenal back-to-back games, actually phenomenal games throughout this whole entire tournament. Where does this rank in your mind as some of the best tournament performances of all time?
To me, this is the best. She's been amazing. Just, I mean, stars make big plays and they step up when it really counts. No one remembers how you start; they remember how you finish. And Aries said it perfectly. At times this year, she struggled a little bit. I think that wasn't letting the game come to her, really trying to really carry us so much. And I think that I've seen a different area in the tournament, just more relaxed, more at ease, really leading the team in so many different ways and letting the game come to her. And she's been unstoppable. I mean, no one can guard her. Um, you know, just for her to have 31, 33, and then to shoot the percentages she shot. And then, like, Aries only about 5'2". No, just kidding. She's like 5'5", but to have 11 rebounds, it's just, and 4 assists, she's just been playing at another level. And I'm just so proud of her because all her hard work is paying off, and she's just been phenomenal. And she's leading this team.
When did you think that this was a real possibility, in the Arizona program? She thought it was last year, but when did you think you guys could legitimately do this?
I mean, if you would have told me, oh, this year we're gonna be playing UConn in the Final Four, I would have said, oh, okay, I don't know about that. It became a reality that we could do something really special last year. Last year, just the way that we won games. I think it really helped us. We lost like 3 or 4 double overtime games the year prior to that. We couldn't win against Oregon State, against UCLA in triple overtime, against the elite teams in the Pac-12. We weren't able to get those wins. But then the following year, which was last year, we were able to convert and get those wins because we had that experience of playing really good teams down the stretch. So it was unfortunate for us we didn't get that tournament experience last year. But I thought last year we had a chance. I felt like we would have gone deep in the tournament. But then you look at this year, we didn't have last year's tournament experience, but since the Pac-12 tournament, we played bad at the end of the Pac-12 tournament. We got back. We rested mentally and physically. We worked on a couple key things, and we just played at another level starting from the tournament. Like, it wasn't perfect today, but I felt like we've just found ways to get wins and found ways to make big plays. And it's the small things that everybody's doing, but everybody has found a way to bring their game, to raise their game a level. And that's why I'm so proud, because I'm looking in their eyes and there's a fire, there's a belief, there's a confidence, there's a will to win. And I love that. So I don't feel, I wasn't super nervous about the game. I thought, okay, they're going to give it all. So we're going to do everything we can. And if it's meant to be, we'll win. And, when you look in your players' eyes and there's this look of belief and confidence, I love coaching that. So I try to coach my heart out and do my best for them.
What makes this team so special that they're here now and a possibility of doing so, what you think is doing so much more than this?
This team is special because if you look at like top to bottom on our roster, we don't have multiple All-Americans. We don't have, Aries, our All-American, our go-to player, but we have, a lot of people that were maybe overlooked or just not stars. But we've had people that have really stepped up. I mean, Sam Thomas, had one Pac-12 offer. She was with me the first year we won 6 games. And that's when Aari was sitting out on the sideline due to transferring. So Sam is the last one of her class, and she just stuck it out. She never had lost so much in her life and stuck it out, and she's so valuable. And, I mean, we have some players on our team that maybe they're starters for us. Maybe they wouldn't be starters on other teams, but it's very hard for us to have Sam off the floor, keep her off the floor. It's hard. She plays the 1 through 5 for us. She does everything we ask. Then we have Kate Reese, who has improved so much. She scores inside, scores out. She makes tough plays. She believes in everything we do. She runs the floor like a gazelle. Then we have Bendu, transfer from Indiana, who is an amazing defender who brings us tough experience, drives to the basket, does everything we ask, and plays within our roles. Then we have Helena, a sharpshooter off the bench, and Lauren Ware Young, who's getting great experience, who's going to be a star in our conference and in the country. And then Shayna, I don't know too many people that can guard Shayna going downhill. She's one of the best athletes in the country, and she's came to Arizona to do something special also, and we have. And then Trinity. No one thought Trinity would come to the best coast. I always say the West Coast, but she's a Florida kid that's just made a huge impact on our program. She's brought muscle. She's brought toughness. She showed up big and controlling the boards. She's been phenomenal. I wish I would have coached her for 4 years. So our whole team does their role. No one tries to step outside their role. They play for each other. We play hard, and so I just can't ask for anything else in a team. They do whatever I ask. They'll run through a wall for me, and so I love coaching a team like that. I can't ask for anything more.
What does this all mean to you at this moment? This is what you said you were going to do, and you're on your way.
This means a lot. It's a surreal moment. Literally, I was on Facebook yesterday, and yesterday made it a year that I said I was coming back. I mean, it's just crazy how things come full circle. I mean, you make goals, and to see yourself and your team achieve them, like, it's crazy. And I'm just so excited. Like, we just beat a great team. But I mean, man, I'm proud of my team so much, and this is crazy, and I give thanks to God. This is a big deal. We just created more history.
Aari, 64 points in these last 2 games. Can you just comment on how you stepped up and how your teammates helped that?
When you know, you're feeling it. I knew I wasn't doing too well in like the regular season, like conference and stuff. I was shooting, taking bad shots and stuff, but I'm letting the game come to me. And my teammates are putting me in successful positions. The coaches are putting me in successful positions as well. And I'm really just taking what the defense is giving me, honestly. But credits to my teammates and my coaches.
And then Coach Barnes always talks about the 5-minute wars. Can you talk about the last 5 minutes of the game?
Yeah, I think there was like a timeout called with like 4:36 left, and we knew that was going to be our last war. We knew they were going to try and make the game as long as possible and try and foul us, stall us out full court. So we just tried to stay composed. Obviously, Aari went down for a little bit, so we knew that we had to win this game for not only Bendu, but also Aari.
Yeah, this is for Trinity first. Trinity, you came up big tonight. I mean, it was a team win, but you were all over the place. And when Aari went out, you got that rebound, and you were on that it was that passion play. You were on the ground rolling around. What was the extra aggressiveness tonight all about?
Well, I mean, I just give praise to God, the man up above, for giving me strength and just giving me allowing me to be an extra light for this team, and I just want to do anything to win, And when Aari went down, she's a warrior, so she got right back up, walked it off. She looked us in our eyes and said she's coming back in the game. So I knew she was okay, but I didn't want to leave her side. So I just want to make sure she was okay. But it's just passion. We always talk about playing with passion, and that's just something that we value. So I just want to do anything to win.